Hi, I'm Brian, and I love ranking episodes.
I'm Brian. I like ranking episodes.
I'm Dan. I also love ranking episodes, and this is the
Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast. Brandon and friends host his podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Well, hello, everybody. It's great to be back here today. Brian.
Yeah.
All
Here
right,
I am.
Back for more.
Coming in
I can't-
hot,
I
Brian.
can't get away now.
Coming in for more.
You give me a taste. You
How
know?
about that one calls the heart episode yesterday, though? It was good,
Yeah.
huh?
You guys are on fire.
And everybody was on the same page.
We're all on the
It
same.
was
As
unbelievable.
usual. Today's a very exciting
People
day.
are loving those episodes.
We
by
are
the way.
nearing,
They do.
nearing the end of April, which means ranking episode. For the movie so far,
Everybody knows
we
that.
have
First quarter.
first quarter,
Quarter.
which I guess is that
Yes.
4, 8.
No,
What are we doing
first
here?
third, not the first quarter. We should have done it after March.
Should have.
That's how we normally do it.
We'll make it up to you. We'll make it up.
we
to you.
always do.
We'll make it up to you.
I'm going to make it up to you. I got to be honest. I'm a little worried about today because the way that we do these ranking episodes, kind of arbitrary. We make it to where the categories have to be even.
Oh, yeah.
We do. Go
then
ahead
we
and
can't
pull
move
up
them.
the.
If you're not watching philo.tv/DTH, then you're missing a lot of the fun as the ranking episodes go. If you're just listening, it can be a tough listen because you don't know. Sometimes we get off and on these
We're
tangents.
going to
and you
do
don't
our
know.
best to make
We're
it
gonna
as
do our
clear as
best.
possible, though.
Yes.
But yes, you can watch it right now on Philo, and hopefully you do that. Aaron, go ahead and reveal the ranking page there.
There we go.
Those
Yeah.
are our 19 movies
We get some
that we
confetti?
have watched this year. It's back. No?
We disabled this.
What
Okay.
happened?
That's okay.
That's sad.
Oh, it's gonna-
Imagine confetti.
Imagine confetti. That's why
Imagine.
Brian's here with all the good ideas.
All right. Well,
Oh,
reactions? Yes.
Getting there.
Oh, yeah, and our 19. Oh, it's because it's just on the camera. That's funny. Anyway,
Fair.
our 19 movies: Love, On the Right Course, True Justice,
see.
Scottish Love.
what are you doing right now?
I'm just doing it. Yeah,
Just
we're
reading?
just doing it.
Yeah. So we have five
Yeah.
different categories.
Sure do.
Dumpster fire. It's fixed. Bad. Standard feels. Big fun. Maybe 6. Real movie territory.
So
and
four of these movies get to be in real movie territory, and 4 of them get to be in big fun, maybe 6. Oh, it's been a tough year so far. Can we all admit that?
We
It's
can
not
all-
been the
we can
best
all-
year.
I think
we can all
we all agree there.
Not, after last Christmas season, it's just been a tough start. Tough quarter and quarter plus.
It's been, yes, you're
tough
right.
quarter plus.
It's a quarter plus update. We
a
all
quarter
that's how
plus
we do
update.
it. It's really something. So we all have to agree.
Yeah.
Sometimes with these episodes, there's some deals
some
done,
flim-flam.
some
Backroom deals.
some backroom deals, under the table
But
handshakes.
it's basically like it's an odd number, so that if
Sure.
you two can gang up
Is
on me or
Aaron in
whatever.
participating?
Aaron can chime in with
would
helpful
make it uneven.
tidbits such as this one.
I think I'm a fun tiebreaker.
The problem
I
is
can help
there's
team up against Brian for his.
Yeah.
well,
that
yeah, but
sounds-
there is no
sounds
tiebreaker
perfect.
if there's 3 of us because that way there's no.
Maybe for like emphasis, she
I
piles
love that.
piles on.
All I know is this
I
is
can
that
help make deals.
yeah, there's 5 categories, so 4 movies per category. One category is only going to have 3. So because
Well, that's good because then we
because
just
we're
put
de-
3 in the real movie.
Yeah.
territory,
because
which
we're
is nice.
determined to do this way.
Yeah.
We can't just load up the dumpster fire category where at least 7 to 10 of these movies belong. We can't do that. We got to sift through the garbage a little bit.
All right.
So let's start all the way back at the beginning.
Back at the beginning of January, if you can remember it, that classic winter movie.
Yep.
Love, On the Right Course.
Yeah,
Is that
oh, here we
correct?
go.
This has to start in dumpster fire.
At the very least.
I think it's one of the 3 worst movies of the year.
Close your eyes,
Yeah.
make
Yep.
a wish, and
Yep.
hit it as hard
Hit
as
it as hard
you
as you
can.
can.
It's classic.
I hated this movie with a fiery burning passion. It was terrible.
Now, I had the intention, folks, of watching these next 2 movies ahead of time. I was
You
out.
had 4 months.
And this snuck up on me. The extra month that I gave us.
Ooh, this is where Aaron gets your vote. 'cause she
Yeah,
lost both of them.
Aaron gets my vote.
I love this because she's going to be with me on this
What
first
happened
one.
here?
And I just
You
want to
didn't
let
watch
you
this?
know, Aaron, I fought for you to have a vote to begin with. And Dan said, no, only if
Yeah.
Brand's out.
That's right.
And so I do
Yeah,
want that on the record.
course. Yes, of course.
But
On
I'll
the
let you chime in here, Aaron. First is True Justice Family Ties.
That's right. This is the Nikki DeLoach, Ben Ayers, kind of more in the background as this group of like 20-somethings
Oh, yeah.
solves a case together.
The Justice League.
Yes. This movie is,
Did
in
you
my
not see this?
opinion,
I didn't see it.
No, he's saying he had 4 months to
we've
watch
already
it.
done
He
all
didn't
this,
have
Brian.
time.
What are you doing?
I didn't remember any
So
of this.
for me, this is one of the better movies of the year. I would definitely have it in real movie territory. No question about it, because I know what's coming up.
I'm going to agree with that. And if you don't remember this movie, there was a top-notch synopsis on the episode. You can go back and listen.
I remember this now.
Yeah. Yeah. Aaron was
5
in the
seconds
episode.
before recording time.
Yeah. Classic.
Aaron,
I
could
was
you
writing
whip
it
up
as we were recording?
remember
She was the
that.
third host on this episode, right?
From over there.
From over here.
Yeah.
I
And then
also
Alonzo was the third on Scottish Love Scheme.
This is all coming back.
all
Man, it's
coming
been a
back.
year.
Yeah, it has, right?
Yeah, that was
Wow.
this year.
That was this year.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
So Aaron and I both have it in real movie territory.
Yeah. All right, I won't. I was thinking Big Fun Movie 6, but I remember liking this a lot and wanting more of it, and they lined it up perfectly for a sequel, so that's okay with me.
I did watch Scottish Love Scheme. I did, but I wasn't reviewed, but I watched it. I watched it that week, and I just didn't get to the True Justice one. But Aaron, I'll still concede to you since you were here.
Scottish Love Scheme I liked a lot less because the mom is dying and
Lied
literally
about everybody. Yes.
doesn't
It's a
say
sneak attack.
anything and just lets the dude just go plan his like fall in love, and like they're designing the bottle for the whiskey, and this poor woman who's like a head of marketing they treat her like she's just a graphic, like, oh, since you're the head of all marketing, can you do some graphic design for me? I really hated the movie. However, I know there are 4 movies worse than it, 5 movies worse than it. I know there are. There might be 10 movies. No, I'm sorry. I only have to be 8. There might be 8 movies worse than it. I'm willing to put it at the top of Bad or even Standard Feels just because I know what's coming. In fact, I'm going to just go ahead and vote Standard Feels.
That's my vote.
I would say yes. Let's start. I'm sorry, Aaron. You go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to agree, and I think that's only because when I think of this movie, I just think of the bit with you and Alonzo just going back and forth like, oh, we told the guy at Subway, but don't you dare tell my daughter.
That's right.
Forgot about that.
That's right.
We had a great time with that
We
bit.
had so much
We
fun.
did it for like 2.5 minutes.
right.
It was a good
I
episode.
mean, I had to get my nails done, so of course I'm going to tell, you know.
Oh,
But
man.
don't you
I mean, I
dare
get 90
tell my
packages a
daughter.
day. Of course it's going
I
to
had
slip
to
out.
renew my driver's license. Of course, the DMV knows.
Oh, man.
But my son,
No.
daughter.
daughter,
Don't
no
tell,
way.
Don't tell
Yeah,
anybody.
Standard. That's a classic bit.
This is gonna be the
I
last
think we
thing.
had more fun because Brian wasn't there. Can we all agree?
No,
on
it's
that?
more
I
than
agree
fair.
with that, too.
Those are 2 great episodes.
That was a lot.
I don't listen to the show unless I'm not on it. Those were great episodes. I will say. Great episodes.
All right, what's next?
Betty's Bad Luck in Love. Now, she was the real superstitious person.
Yeah, you remember. It's all coming together for you.
What else?
What else about that?
She was the real superstitious
You
person.
know, I remember there was the breakup with the taxi cab or something.
I vote bad. I think it's terrible, but there are going to be 3 or 4 worse, and I can't put any more than that. I can only put 4
It has
in
a
dumpster
cool
fire.
title.
Yeah, it's a good title.
So
I think
bad-
that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Let's put bad for now.
let's.
All right.
Ooh, romance with a twist.
I think in the camp of movies that we have to deal with, it might be Big Fun Maybe 6.
Yeah, definitely.
That's crazy.
They spun around real good.
They did spin
On the-
around.
on the
spun around
silks.
real good.
They didn't really though.
They did. It was not a good movie.
It was like moderately.
Standard
they did
feels?
it better than
Standard
I could.
feels, Brian.
I think for the sake of putting one in each, let's put
That's
start
a
in
weird
Big
sake
Fun.
of.
For the sake of
In the name of the
it's Big
what's that
Fun.
thing?
In the name of Silks, let's
In,
put it
In the
in.
name of the
in
Silks.
the name
In
of
the name
Silks.
of the Silks.
In the name of Silks.
And the resurrection.
Let's put it in Big Fun Maybe 6, and then
They're
let's
in
take
the
a break.
likeness
How
of the
about that?
Silks. Yes.
I like
go.
that.
That
All
looks
right, now we
nice.
have one in each, which feels good.
It feels good for
And
the
it
sake
fe-
of doing it.
For the
Yeah.
sake of doing it and for the
Sake
sake
of
of
the
going to a
resurrection.
break. Let's go to a break. Let's find out if these stay where they're going to be. If they're,
100%.
now that they are here. On
Like the Hallmark? Still, they're gonna be.
You know, people give me such crap for correcting you all the time. But you go to break with, let's figure out if these are going to stay where they're going to be.
Yeah.
Can't be both of those things.
So what's kind of the problem with it? From a structural,
Like where it starts and it ends.
from a structural standpoint, is there a breakdown structurally?
They're gonna be there regardless. So.
All right, up next.
Let's go back to the board. Here we go.
What's
Murder,
Gilded.
Scary Mysteries. What?
Gilded Newport.
Oh.
Guys, I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna be a real Dan for the next few movies.
Oh, that's
it all
right.
starts. It all starts right now. Not only what were people in Breachers, and you know how I feel about that. It was also one of the
It's
dumbest
a dumpster
mysteries.
fire. It's a dumpster fire.
right?
Yeah. Can I chime in on this real quick? I agree with you.
Yeah.
I pulled a Brian Harold and I read the book. So much better than the movie.
Wonderful.
Made me
You
hate
did
the movie
say that.
more.
You said the book was really good.
Yeah. Hated the movie even more
Yeah.
after reading the book. Also, they were wearing breachers, as Brand calls them, and they were not even sized appropriately.
Yeah.
It was
It's-
nobody did a costume fitting on that movie.
This movie sucks.
Yep,
It's
it sure
dumpster
did.
fire. It's
Yeah.
real bad.
Is there a tier below dumpster fire?
We're gonna run out of room down there.
Dumpster
I'm just telling you.
Let's put it in dumpster fire. I think it's worse than Love on the
Yeah.
Reverse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right.
but that's fine.
Paging Mr. Darcy.
Saucy.
Ugh.
This wasn't bad.
I think it may.
Yep. Go ahead, say it. I'm with you.
May end up in real movie territory for the
Whoa, that's
for
higher than
the
I thought.
week. For the week.
There's only 4 movies that go up there.
We can't move it after it's up there, though.
American
right?
in Austin's the one you're talking about with the Taylor Swift joke. That's the movie you're
That's
talking
the one
about.
that should be up there. That was the best.
That's
of
the
that
one that's real.
batch.
Not Paging Mr. Darcy, Brand.
Whatever.
You didn't
But
even
Darcy
like the
was
movie.
good. They-
Will Kemp, you hated it.
I hated
It was
all of
funny.
these. I hated
Real
all
movie
of them.
territory.
No, that's too high. Big fun.
I had it at bad, but bad.
Oh, maybe we split the difference
Oh,
and go
come
standard
on.
feels.
Standard feels.
You guys are wrong for that. Movie's not standard.
I
feels.
put it ahead of Scottish Love, right?
You're crazy.
Oh man.
You're crazy. We'll get to that in a
we
second.
sure
We're not
will.
there.
All
We're
right.
not there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Love,
Okay,
and Jane.
That
Allison
was
Sweeney does the books, the libraries.
It was nice that it was present day. That
And it was
wasn't
nice that it was clearly a dumpster fire. Like, it's awful. It's an awful movie. That is a dumpster fire. I'm looking down the list here. I'm looking at the movies we have left. I don't see a movie worse than that one
You don't?
until the one we just reviewed this week.
Oh, come on.
I don't.
That's not worse than Love and Jane. It's a blind date book club.
What was Love and Jane? No. Love and Jane's what we're talking about now. I was about to say, yeah.
That's the best.
One Day Broke Club is not worse than Love and
Yeah.
and
I was
Jane.
just singing.
No.
Why are you saying?
jingle.
Why are you singing stuff?
Because it gets in your head.
What are you
Brand,
saying? Bad,
just
bad,
put
bad,
it-
bad.
I'm saying dumpster fire. I'm saying there's not another movie on that list worse than that until the one we get to this week.
I think there's an Easter Bloom.
Easter Bloom was pretty
to
terrible,
argue.
right?
Easter Bloom was not good, but
It's worse than this one.
can we put it there and just see? Because we got room for one
That's
more.
All right.
All right.
fine.
There's only room for one more.
Yeah. We'll get one more
Yeah.
there.
An
Yeah.
American in Austin.
That's real movie
was-
territory.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's one of the best 4 of the year. It just is.
okay.
What is Taste of Love?
We were in Florida, right?
Yeah,
The
it's with
cooking
the guy from Cobra Kai and is playing the.
Yes, that's right.
I know that was an Up TV movie.
No,
Hard
it
Cove.
played on that random Monday holiday.
Yes, President's
That
Day,
movie-
right?
President's Day.
That random
movie
one that we
is-
have every year.
That movie's terrible.
Oh, this was
That
a fun
movie's
time.
Really bad.
That was a fun time.
Sensei Crease in the
Sensei
kitchen.
Crease.
Oh,
I mean,
man. This was big fun for me. This was
Big
big
fun.
I had a good time. Sensei Crease in the kitchen.
I'll tell you right now, Bran. If you'll put that in the dumpster fire, then you can move Love and Jane up to
You think it's a dumpster fire?
to bad.
Oh,
I think Love and Jane belongs in dumpster fire, but I forgot about this movie.
Oh.
I like this movie in bad.
Oh, that
This
hurts.
Yeah, Bran.
No.
Too low, right?
No. You stay out of
Oh,
this.
come on.
It's one of the
Aaron,
worst.
help.
It's one of the worst of the year. It was
It's
a
bad.
Monday night
It's
premiere.
a bad movie.
For the
Monday
presidents.
night premiere.
Brian, I cannot help you here because I heard them watch this movie in the other room and never actually watched it myself. That was enough for me.
Boy.
Put it down to the bottom. We'll just keep all 4 of those, and if something gets moved up, we'll agree that it's Love and Jane. Love and Jane's the best.
I
of
think
those four?
Love and Jane is the best of those
Okay,
four.
just put that at the top, at the front of that line. Great, and then we'll see what happens after that.
I've
Crime
never
Time
felt more
It's a
determined
fun
to
time.
negotiate
Crime
in
Time
my
was a
life.
fun time.
Crime Time was fine.
Was a fun time.
I would go standard feels for Crime Time. That's where I would put it. I would actually maybe put it at bad. It was not.
No, Dan, you dumb hick.
Dumb hick.
Sorry, that was too mean. You dumb fellow.
Okay, that makes it better.
It's not bad.
I didn't like it. I thought there was a lot about it that didn't work.
That was the fashion show one,
We got to
right?
put some movie there eventually. I'm just letting you know.
Dorset.
I think it's Big Fun, maybe 6.
You think it's Big Fun, maybe 6? You like it more than the Brooke Dorsey
Oh, no,
Crimes
that
of
was,
Fashion?
that was the
No.
fashion. Okay.
Okay, because we're running out of. I'm just letting you know.
Dan, I can see.
All right, that's fine. Where do you
Gosh.
want it, Bri? He wants it in Big Fun, maybe 6. I say bad. Where do you want it, Bri?
It's hard to see with Taste of Love so low. Crime Time moving out of standard feels here.
I see what's happening.
You're not getting any.
I don't think there's any room anywhere for
I
it.
would be willing to put them. I would be willing to put them both in bad with you.
Oh, you would?
Yeah,
I like that idea. I think they look perfect in
I
Bad
think they look
Bad
perfect
Bad.
next to each other.
I think both. Aaron, let's move
This
those
dumb
two.
hick just negotiated, Brand.
He's not as
There we go.
dumb or a hick.
That looks pretty good to
That
me.
looks wonderful.
That
Look
looks
at how
really
nice
good.
and balanced
That looks
there.
really good there.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
I don't know how long it's going to last. We got some
Yeah.
turds coming up, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
The Yankee
We'll get
and
there.
the hick have joined forces.
There it is.
Gosh. All right, since
Needs to be the north and
That's
the
right.
Yeah.
See,
it's beautiful. It actually is beautiful.
it is
The
right.
South is rising again.
Well, now I'm out. Move them back.
Sense and Sensibility.
This is tough. Qualitatively, it's solid. It's just not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. I would say on the quality alone, you can put it in one of those middle to Big Fun, maybe 6 or standard feels. But I don't-
Yeah.
I think that's where I would have it.
Down. Yeah.
I want to hold my ground and put it in standard feel so we never have to do it again. I think that will really tell the folks at Hallmark that brand means business. And I never want to do this again.
Yeah.
Don't.
They obsessively watch our rankings.
They
Oh,
do.
they're
They love
big on
this.
that.
They make their
Big on
yearly
that.
plans.
They do. We hear from the
based-
whole brass, right?
Yeah,
All
they
the
were.
Chiefs.
We
Yeah.
actually
They're
heard from.
cute,
They were like,
too.
"Hey, it's the end of Q1. When are you guys
Yeah,
doing?"
what's
And I
going
said,
on?
"Wouldn't she like to
They
know?"
saw the they did. They
Hey,
saw the last
let-
ranking. They're like,
let-
you guys want to be a Hallmark podcast? You guys want to be like a certified, like,
right.
Get a
work
licensing
for us,
deal.
a licensing deal. That's what
Get
they
your
asked for.
merch
Yeah.
going.
And I said, I'll tell you this: we're not going to do a Q1 ranking
That's right.
episode.
Yep.
It's going to be Q1 plus 1.
Q1 plus 1.
And they were out.
That's what all the cool people are doing. I'm standing my ground. Standard feels. Don't do it again.
Yeah. Don't do it again.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort. Don't do it again. And I think that says that.
Yeah.
I think that gets that point across.
I love it.
loud and clear.
Crimes of fashion.
This is so stupid what we're doing. I have Crimes of Fashion in real movie territory of the movies that we have to rank.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it is a great movie. I'm saying of the movies we have to
Yeah.
rank, that's where I would put it.
Yeah.
Because I've looked at the rest of these movies and I have one higher than it left.
I mean, you just have to remember the rat that she had to act with.
Yeah, remember that
The
rat?
tears-
All
tears
over
in her
her.
eyes. The
She
fact
crushed
that none
it.
of you guessed the killer.
we did not guess the killer.
Yes.
You're right.
All
And I got
worth
to,
it.
and I got to ask Brooke about her pool. Like it was a really like
You
it
did
was a
it.
good
all around.
You good in
yeah.
there?
a good
This
week. You
is,
good in there?
This is where it gets tricky because this
You
is
good in
a
there?
this is a certifiably bad movie.
Shifting gears.
And it just does not belong in those top 2 categories. It's so bad.
It's Big Fun, maybe 6.
It isn't. It's a bad movie. I'm just trying to look at what we have left. One of these categories is only going to have 3. I assume that's going to be Big Fun, maybe 6. Easter Bloom, One Rotten Apple, Locket. Yeah. Ooh.
Man.
With the movies we have coming up,
Oh boy.
what is... Oh, yeah.
It has to go in Big Fun, maybe 6.
The reason
Do
it
the
has
math.
to go in Big Fun, maybe the reason I'm with you, Bran, is
Yeah.
because you see that there are 4 movies on
I
the
see
board left that are still worse than that movie, and I agree with you there.
That's it does the math works itself out.
The
there,
math works
yeah.
itself out, and I hate that it does, but
That's
it
what
does.
like math does.
Shifting Gears is going to end up being one of the top 8, but just because of how bad it's been.
Yeah. No,
Top
you're-
7 probably.
yeah, probably.
Easter Bloom, it sucks real bad.
You know it breaks my heart. You know it does. You
Dumpster
know
fire.
I love tea time. It's tea time.
It is tea time. It's dumpster fire time.
You put the test in testimonial.
It's dumpster fire time. We're going to have to do. Remember, after we do these, we're going to take another break, Brandon. We're going to come back and
Okay.
Shuffle them around.
maybe do some dealing. Okay.
Deal or
It's
no
got to
deal.
be
Deal or no
down
deal.
there.
One
Because I
bad,
hated One Bad Apple. I think that's a dumpster
one
fire.
bad apple. I think one bad apple standard feels.
Preview of what's to come. What, Aaron?
Oof.
I was just thinking for when we get to the wheeling and dealing part of this, is it just like I'll trade you this movie for this movie, or can other things come into play like
Cash. Electric
like
cars.
lunches or
I bet we could get real
Like, are
interesting,
we-
but typically it's just trading movie for movie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was just wondering.
I love it. No, I think all bets are off there.
You know,
And by that you mean all bets are on.
On.
Brian has a job now, so we can really push him for some.
Really squeeze.
Here's the problem that I've just realized is that Easter Bloom, One Bad Apple, Locket, or what did we watch this week? Niagara. Niagara, Locket, One Bad Apple, Easter Bloom. One of those movies
Yeah.
has to go up to Big Fun Maybe 6 unless we move a current movie up to Big Fun Maybe 6.
Yeah.
And can I tell you what I would do? Just me?
After the break or now?
You want to? What do
can
you
tell
think,
me now.
Brand?
You can tell me now.
Is I would move not the Mr. Darcy one. I would move Scottish Love Scheme up to Big Fun Maybe 6.
Mom's dying. Big Fun Maybe 6.
Yes,
Okay.
Big Fun Maybe 6. Or if you prefer the Will Kemp Darcy movie, that one I would move. Oh, you know,
Well, of the between Sense and Sensibility was better than
Sense and
Darcy.
Sensibility is better than both. You're right. Move that one up. I like that.
No,
But
but I'm
Brand
still,
made a
I
statement.
made a statement.
Yeah.
But what do you
Now
want to do
I'm
with that, Brian?
concerned. Now I'm concerned.
Why are we moving it? To make room for these?
Because
in
if
the
not,
bottom?
then one of those is going to end up there, and I don't want that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Right? Okay.
I have to. I can't stand by Brand's.
I'm actually
statement.
still mad at what we've
Principle.
got going on here, but we'll figure it out later.
One bad apple standard.
I hate that, but I can't argue
Yeah,
with
One
I
bad
agree with
apple.
That was fun.
Of the
Swenson.
bakers we've seen, this one is the best of them.
You guys have lost your mind.
Was it?
Did you
No.
do you disagree?
Yeah, I think
do.
the first one is better. The plum pudding is better.
I'm
than
not
this.
counting that one.
You said of the baker
you
of
did say of
the Baker movies.
I-
that counts. We've only watched what?
But
4
it's
of
a
them?
it's the reboot. They've
Oh,
brought
the
it
new
back.
ones.
Okay, but of what? Then what do you? What's
It's
the qualification
best of the
here?
new ones.
Of the new
Not the
ones,
best of the new ones.
that
You
has
don't
been
think
brought
so?
I
back.
don't think it's the best
The first
of the
It
new
two
was
are
ones.
way
lousy.
too confusing. This is the one that like I listened to your entire episode, went home, watched it, and then still needed to talk to you guys about what happened.
You were the whole movie. You're joking about the motivation didn't make any sense, and mom's in the bushes acting like a PI, but
is
actually
fun.
doesn't care about her. Like, it's so bad.
Right. It's the best of the bakers.
Yeah.
For me it is. That's all I'm saying.
This
Either way,
movie,
it's in standard fields.
I'm
for the
starting to
year.
rethink my thoughts on Betty's Bad Luck in Love. Is all I'm saying. Is that I think that this movie should be down one more. Betty's Bad Luck in Love should be
What
up.
part of that did you like a lot, like plot wise and
I liked
and
her.
what characters did?
I like.
I'll let you move Crime Time. I'll let you move Crime Time, but not Betty. I'll let you move Crime Time, but not Betty.
I've already made a deal with Brian on Crime
but
Time.
Brian doesn't.
If I
Brian,
move Crime Time up, Taste of Love goes down, and you know that. Then I got to move one of those jokers up, and I'm not moving Love and Jane up.
wait, well, no, I'm saying instead move Crime
No,
Time and Bad Apple down.
Our agreement was
Crime Time.
I wanted Taste of Love.
But you could double cross Brian.
I could.
Double cross or triple cross.
Let's see how
Yeah,
it plays
Brian's-
out.
isn't
Let's
Brian-
let's just wait. till the
Brian
last
should
one.
still be happy because the Taste of Love should be down further. He's already won.
It is higher than it was
Than he
going to be,
anticipated.
Taste
Right.
of Love was in Dumpster Fire.
Yeah,
which I did not.
And
like.
Crime Time was up at Standard Fields.
yeah.
I got Crime Time down,
Yeah.
Taste of Love up. That
But now
was the
think it
agreement we
through.
made. We'll
you-
get there at
did-
the end. Let's do these last
Let's
three,
get
then we'll
these
see
other
what we
bad
can do.
boys on the board.
Blind Date Book Club.
Number one overall. It's my number one of the year. No questions asked. Number one of the year.
Real movie turd?
Yeah.
For me, it's one overall. I know that is not a ringing endorsement for the movie as much as it is a product of what we've gotten so far. I don't think there's any movie that's close to it. I don't. I think I'm in the minority here though.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. We had a fun time with that. Yeah.
Brand's not with us.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen True Justice. I can't.
Yeah. True Justice, American Austin, the only thing's close. But Blind Date Book Club is one overall for me. I can't believe I'm saying it, but it is. It is one overall for me, and it's the only movie I had a little bit of enjoyment with.
Because you liked it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
What? Oh. Almost got
Let's get to the Lost Locket.
Yeah, let's. Bad, right?
As we stand right now, one of these two movies has to be standard feels, and
easily,
that is a crime.
It's easy. It's the Niagara Falls. Easily. 100%. All day.
No.
All day.
The worst scene of the year.
But for one person.
Okay, you know what? Here's what we do. Here's what we do. Are you ready?
Put Lockett in standard feels.
No.
Put Niagara in Bad Bad Bad. We can wheel and deal later. Deal? After the break? After the break.
Let's take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll see if these stay where they thought they were.
Where they're going to be if we look in the future.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? We're talking ranking and bass. We're talking about ranking stuff.
Trout.
Rankin and Bass.
Let's get this to where we need to be. Currently, do we want to go current? Do we want to go through it? Do we want to let the listeners know so they can?
Yeah. Give them a recap.
Dumpster fire. Currently, we have Love and Jane, and this is in no particular order. Currently, Love and Jane, Love on the Right
Except
Course,
the order you're reading in.
Gilded, Newport, and an Easter Bloom. No, what I meant was I'm not saying an Easter Bloom is the worst.
Okay.
I'm saying these are just the ones in the we haven't ranked. We haven't sorted these.
They're not where they're
Gonna be.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Bad in no particular order. Betty's Bad Luck and Love, Crime Time,
Taste of Love.
Taste of Love, and Five Nights at Freddy's. What is that?
Falling
in Love.
Falling in Love in Niagara.
Niagara.
Literally the movie you just reviewed.
Standard feel. Listen, I've done
Also,
one close to heart
Brand
since
might
then.
need glasses.
Standard feel. I also have an angle. I have an angle.
But
I have a weird
You
angle.
have an angle?
I have a weird
You have an
angle.
angel?
Okay.
Standard feels, Paging Mr.
I get that
Darcy.
I can't read them, but I could.
Of course, yeah.
That's Standard feels, Paging Mr. Darcy, Scottish
No
Love
particular order.
Scheme, One Bad Apple, and The Lost Locket of the New Love of the Newport of Locket Time. Big Fun Movie 6, Romance with a Twist, Shifting Gears, Sense and Sensibility, Real Movie Territory, Blind Date Book Club, True Justice, An American in Austin, Crimes of Fashion.
All right. So the big problem is that there's just not enough room in the dumpster fire category. That's where the log jam is that the bottom 12 movies, I mean, I can't see them now because of how the screens are.
Producer
But
over here.
I wasn't going to say anything, but the bottom 12 movies all basically deserve to be in the dumpster fire, in my opinion. So I like our top 7 the way they are. I mean, I would shift around a few things, but I don't think we need to mess with the categories of the top 7. Any disagreements there?
No.
Top 7 look good? I mean, I would maybe put American Austin ahead of True Justice, maybe.
Well, there goes one. I was going to say let's move it down.
Down?
To make a statement, but
Of course. On principle.
that's on principle. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
All right, then keep it where it is. And then I would move Shifting Gears down on the other side of Sense and Sensibility. I'd do that.
Yeah. The back half of the.
I actually maybe move Sense and Sensibility up ahead of Romance with a Twist.
No, we have to make a statement.
He's
somewhere.
The
drawn the line.
statement's gone. It was down at the bottom of
drew a
Standard
line.
Fields, and it's already moved up there.
Hey, yeah.
So those 7, man, the Ariel movie, top 5, huh? Holy moly.
Yep. Yeah.
We move it right now.
Did you see them on the Silks,
The
though?
Ariel yoga movie, top 5 of the year. I don't know if I can sleep tonight if we do that.
On principle, I feel like Paging Mr. Darcy should be up there.
Stop it. I will
What
say
That
this.
Apple should be
Romance with a
higher.
Twist is sticking out like a sore thumb to me, Brian.
What is?
Romance with a Twist.
What about
The
it?
Silks.
I would be willing to.
What are you willing to do?
I can't believe I'm saying
Tell me
this
what
out
you're
loud.
willing to do for it.
Oh.
Tell me what you're willing to
Now
do.
it sounds
Yeah.
real dirty.
Yeah.
I would switch it straight up with Paging Mr. Darcy. I would put Paging Mr. Darcy at the bottom of that category. The bottom of it.
Statement, though.
The bottom of it. The bottom of the category. No.
The press-
Paging Mr. Darcy
The press release he's prepared is
Wait,
at the bottom of the Big Fun Maybe 6 category.
all the way over.
So by shifting. No, I don't like that. Move it back now. I don't like it. You're right. Move it back. Just move it to can you move it down past Shifting Gears to the end of that category?
romance?
Yes. Perfect. Okay.
Think
Nope.
so?
One more.
He wants it all the way at the end, right?
That's where I wanted it. Right there.
Oh, just like that?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay. I was making sure. Yeah.
Shifting
Gears higher than
Shifting
Romance
gears.
with a
Top
Twist.
6. Get out of here.
I mean, it's better than Romance with a Twist being top 5.
That's true.
What of the movies that are below it?
That are below it.
Is Shifting Gears not better than?
I think Paging Mr. Darcy's a better movie than Shifting Gears. I said it. I think Scottish Love Scheme's a better movie than Shifting Gears.
No,
I
won't
think.
allow it.
I think
I won't allow
that
the
is
slander.
it. That is it.
Won't
Just
allow
those
it.
two. And I guess. Man, that's tough.
Crime Time shouldn't be in bad.
No, I think Crime Time needs to move up.
It's wrong. Lockett needs to move down. Crime Time needs
There's
to move
nothing
up.
you can do, Brian and I do what we do in these things all the time.
But do what you do better. You have an opportunity to be better than what you were.
Stop with
Instead,
that. We
Lockett-
made a deal. That's how this works
right.
all the time.
And now I'm asking you to make another deal. That deal's happened.
Lockett should go down and Crime Time should come up.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
Brian
I'm saying.
agrees.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, then Taste of Love's got to go back down.
It
Why?
doesn't. He
No,
already
no,
made
you
it.
and I-
already up.
No, you and I made a deal to move those to that category.
But you wanted Crime Time.
No, that was the whole thing.
Oh,
Taste
right,
of Love
right.
moves down
Okay.
and we're moving
I see
Love
what you're
and Jane
saying.
up.
Oh, but where are you going to put Taste of Love?
Down in the dumpster fire.
And what's
Love and
going
Jane
up?
is coming
Whatever's
up.
next. Whatever. I don't care.
You don't care?
Taste of Love. The only reason Crime Time's where it was is because you wanted Taste of Love out of dumpster fire, and I quote, never been more primed to negotiate
That's right.
ever.
That's
So,
right.
is
what I
it
said.
still a deal or not?
Oh, boy.
If it's
Aaron, I need
not,
to see
just
that.
move it down. It's fine. I don't care. Move Taste of Love back down to
But
dumpster fire.
Lockett should not be standard feels.
Love and Jane is better than Taste of Love, Brian. Just look like and that's coming from somebody that never wants to do.
He
this
had
again.
Taste of Love is one of the best movies of the year. That's his problem. And he said he'd never been more primed to negotiate. So
Break down. Give me that plot.
You tell me right
Hold
now.
on. Give me the
Taste
plot.
of Love?
Give me the whole thing.
Of Taste of Love?
Yeah.
that doesn't prove anything.
I just want to know if he
think
remembers the movie.
I think the movie sucked too, but if
I
you
just
watch
want to
it
know
all-
if he remembers the movie.
Right, she had a TV show.
Yeah.
And she went to Florida for her dad.
Florida.
Florida, that's right, to help her dad out.
Priest.
And then to help him win the competition. The other restaurant always won the competition.
That's right. So
She
he does
fell
know
in
it.
love with
He
the
knows it. He
boy.
knows it. Right, it's just all
Well,
of
he didn't.
he was-
she didn't come down to help with the competition. They
She
were already
was trying to
closing the
decide her
restaurants.
contract.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
And
what
they
it
say
was.
if we win the competition, then we
He
can save
didn't,
the restaurant.
he
save the
didn't explain to
cheerleaders.
her. That's right. That she was closing the restaurant. The guy runs the farm.
All right, you proved your point.
So-
it's real movie territory. Moving on up.
So, Bri, we had that's your favorite movie. It's in dumpster
It's
fire.
not my favorite movie.
Where it belongs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You made a deal with me.
I know.
And that was to move it up one and move
Yeah.
Crime Time down one. I didn't think Crime Time was nearly as good as everybody else did. I'm fine not making that deal anymore, which is how Erin's already switched it because
sure
that's what she
did.
wants. I'm fine with this.
This looks better though.
This
you
is
would
better.
admit it,
But
you have to be real.
Okay.
if you want, it's your movie.
Yep.
You want a wheel and deal.
it's your
That's
prerogative.
yeah.
It's my prerogative.
I'll happily make the trade if you want to make it. If not, I'm fine with this too. I can't believe that Love in Niagara is not in the bottom 4. I mean, the fact that it stayed out of that shows you how bad the movies
Do you
are.
want to switch Falling in Love with Niagara with Taste of Love?
No,
The question
No.
has to be asked.
That's a good question.
no, because I think Love and Jane somehow is below that, which I think it should be. I thought Love and Jane was really bad.
Okay. Guess we just got to leave it like this.
So time out.
Hold on,
Where-
Dan. You think that Love and Jane is worse than the Niagara movie?
Yes, I do.
That's wild.
Yeah. Although, I want to be very clear here. Bottom 8 here, we are really, we're sifting through mud. I just there is not a lot. I would even say bottom 10. I think there's a clear line where one bad apple's down there for me too. But the bottom 8, guys, these movies are not good. They're just not very good at all. What are we doing? If we switch,
I think Love and Jane's better than Niagara.
oh, okay, we'll switch them. It doesn't really matter. You can switch them. It doesn't. They're all in the same. This is such a basic because I think of the bottom 4. Easter Bloom is clearly the best of those 4 we have at the bottom. Easter Bloom is clearly better than Gilded Mysteries and the golf movie.
Yeah,
and
listen, you don't have to
and
twist
the
my arm
Crease movie.
to move tea time up. But can I remember the Southern accent?
Why is
Oh,
Easter
it's
ahead of
so
that?
terrible. I forgot about the Southern accent.
Oh, that was
Listen, it's where I think it should be, but I just want to remind you.
You have it ahead of Taste and Love?
Yes,
Taste
Brian.
of Love? Oh, my
We're
word.
playing around with rankings, Bride. Can you pay attention?
You just can't with this.
I just can't believe that. Easter Bloom was so
Do you
brutal.
want to? We can switch Falling in Love with Taste of Love.
I'm also fine with moving Locket to the bottom of Bad, 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 Bad. I think that Love and Jane and Niagara are both better than Locket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That
Yeah,
works.
You guys need to remember karaoke.
But also,
Great scene.
those eight, it doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, I can make an argument that any of those 8 movies are at the bottom, like the worst. Like, I don't.
So, for such a bad start, why are we having 4 in Real Movie and why aren't we only doing 3 up there
Do we want to move?
and have 4 in all the others? Since
Only one category can have 3, and I just can't imagine it. In all honesty, Crimes of Fashion should move down.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
and have-
that looks better. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's arbitrary. No, that makes sense.
Right.
There's only 3 movies that deserve to be up there.
that's-
There's a
yeah,
clear
that's what I'm
line
saying.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're drawing a line. We're saying on principle, we're doing this.
Yes, that's right.
Making a statement. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we do.
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
Did we do it?
I think we did
Is it locked in?
I like what we have here as good as I'm going to like it. I mean, I think, yeah.
Brian, you can make one more argument for A Taste of Love to move up. I just don't know what you can do.
Yeah, no, I liked it way more than anybody else. I wanted ahead of Easter Bloom. I don't know why is Easter Bloom ahead of it.
Easter Bloom has at least 3 or 4 scenes that are better than
Because if
anything
you've
in
been
Taste of
paying
Love.
attention,
I haven't been.
Dan said
So,
that
I
he
don't need
thought
to
it was
hear
the
that.
best one, so I moved it so we could see what it looked like.
But also,
and then nobody
just
said
looks
you
anything.
can't,
so
without
long.
test, there's no testimony. Amen?
That's exactly right.
That is true.
Ryan, Taste of Love, unequivocally one of the worst movies of the year. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it is so bad.
Dan, can I interest you in a Locket Easter Bloom switch 'em up?
No,
Okay. I thought I'd try.
you cannot.
Oh, Easter
Thought
Bloom.
I'd
was
try.
brutal.
You cannot. In the spirit
Listen,
of
I'm
the
just-
resurrection, the answer is no.
I'm just
rolling.
fighting for
Thank you
tea
for that.
time here. I'm fighting for tea
Fighting for
time.
Okay, it looks like we did it the best that we could.
It's the best that we
You
can
can
do.
only work with what you're given, you know?
Yeah.
Do we want to just really quickly? Is there any conversation to be had about Crime Time going above One Bad Apple?
Well, I think Crime Time's a better movie than One Bad Apple.
Let's
I think
do
One
it.
Bad Apple's
I love
way
that.
lower.
Let's do
You
that.
think it's lower?
I think One Bad Apple should go down.
Should Crime Time be above Scottish?
No.
Scottish be above Paging Mr.
Yes, I think so.
What?
But One Bad Apple to me should go 2 more spots down. Like,
Oh.
I think One Bad Apple should be down there near Love and Jane and Niagara.
Let's switch One Bad Apple and Niagara.
Hold your
What? No, all right,
horse.
just stop now.
Hold it. Find it and hold it.
Sure.
I think that One Bad moving.
I think this is right.
It probably is.
Yeah.
I think this is right.
Yeah.
I think where everything is right now is perfect.
I don't know. A lot of people in the chat I just looked for the first time saying switch Betty and Apple. I've been feeling that in my
Switch
bones.
Betty and Apple.
I've been feeling
Your
I've been
broken
feeling that
bones?
in my bones.
Don't you have metal in your
Do you wanna
bones,
see
though?
what it
So-
Not
look
anymore.
like?
Well, a little bit of my knee. I do. I want to. Ooh, yeah. I love the way that looks.
Man,
The
ouch.
mysteries are dispersed out a little bit better.
Yeah.
That mystery's nonsensical, Brand.
No, it is. It's just, love my guy Vic.
Yeah. Yeah. Big time.
He's not in a ton, but I love my
really
guy
not.
Vic.
I like this. I like this a lot.
Okie doke. Good enough for.
Twist seems high, doesn't it?
Stop it.
Twist seems high.
I'll switch it with Scottish, but nothing else.
I could do that. But we don't have to. Brian, you don't agree?
But
Twist
it's
just
still that's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, our top 5 is still.
The top 5 is
top
what it
5
should
is
be.
right.
Top 5
Top
is what
five
it
is
should be.
right.
Top 10 ends at paging Mr. Darcy.
No, it's Crime Time. 4, 7, 10. Crime Time gets top 10.
Yeah, you're right. Crime Time's top
Which
10.
is just
yeah.
absurd.
Yeah.
I guess there's only 19, so that's like middle, which is fine. I like this.
Wow, Scottish. Really
Are you
moved up.
positive about Austin being below True Justice? I can't speak to it. Okay.
I am.
I am on the
I will
fence
take
about
this
that.
one for all the Austin fans. in the
Austin
chat
was
who
that
are
was a
saying
fun one though.
It's the best of it.
It
I
was-
think the end of it, they figured out what they were doing and they get it. The first half hour was painful to watch for me as an Austin fan. Sorry to everyone in the chat.
I don't know. It was the only one of the Austin movies that was entertaining to me.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't make it the best of the year.
No, I didn't say it was the best of the year, but I did say
I'm
that
just saying, should we
entertainment.
True Justice probably beats it out. though.
Is it better than True Justice?
Well,
I don't know. I would rather a True Justice sequel than.
well, that's different. What would
I
you rather
can't.
sequel for?
I can't speak to True Justice.
My thing with American Austin is I love the lead,
Yeah.
and I thought it was entertaining, and I thought
Yeah.
the fact that they detoured or at least like separated from the book by making some things happen differently was a lot of fun. I don't care enough. I think that the True Justice idea is better. Like the idea of these folks coming together and solving crimes and having the cameos
Justice
from
League.
The True Justice League,
Yeah.
Sure.
if you will.
I will.
Yeah, I don't have strong enough opinions about it to care one way or the other. I think
I was just throwing it out as the person who hasn't seen True Justice. I have seen
American and Austin, I think is better standalone. It's more entertaining standalone. True Justice has a lot more potential.
Yes.
So I don't care. I think I don't think either are as good as
Well,
Blonde.
then I will defer to Aaron. I think Aaron's more
fine.
passionate about that.
Yeah,
And
This
the
is
only
True
more
Justice.
passionate than I thought I was about it.
yeah, I asked and then I saw
Uncovered
I
some stuff.
Saw a lot of thoughts. The last question that I would ask is, does Gears and Scheme need to switch?
I think Shifting Gears is the hardest movie on this list to rank. If you put, I'm not trying to. Anybody that's been in one of the Johnson, who's in the one this week? Who's in the big Johnson movie this week? Who was it? With the Niagara movie.
Dan
Janot.
and
Oh,
If
Janot.
Dan Janot
From Romance with a Twist.
is in Shifting Gears
doing a
and
lot
not
this year.
Tyler Hines,
Yeah.
or is it ranked at 6?
I'm sorry, Dan Janot's been in 3 movies this year.
Dan Janot was in Romance with a Twist.
No, Jocelyn.
Oh, Jocelyn.
No. If Dan Janot was in Shifting Gears instead of Tyler Hines, whom we love Dan Janot. We're big Janot heads around here.
We are Janot.
Would we be-
Janot's ahead of Hines. Keep that in mind. Sensibility is ahead of Gears. So
But would we I'm just saying that Shifting Gears is getting a Hines bump.
but Hines brings a bump.
He does bring a
He
bump.
does.
I mean, for me, Shifting Gears is getting a bump. Just I liked the potential of the movie. I maybe would have liked it more if it wasn't Tyler Hines.
Wow. All right.
I agree with that statement.
Because I didn't quite buy him in the role. I
At
was
all.
like, he's just here to smolder, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But it
It
would have been
is
nice
fine.
to like
No, it's
actually
fine.
fix
Yeah.
up some.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. He's fine. We're all
The,
fine.
the bump
Okay.
is fine.
The
I
bump's
just think
fine.
that
It's a fine bump. And I could tell you, that was weird. I could tell you everything about that movie. I couldn't tell you everything about all these movies. A lot of them I've forgotten by now.
The
bump is
plot
real.
of Romance with a Twist is terrible. That
it's a bad
they're
plot.
like,
It's a bad
need
plot.
them to perform and like they're going to save the town with their aerial yoga performance.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
Silks, yeah.
thinking about plot wise, Romance with a Twist has a great. It's a great concept, but it's not executed well at all. It's
The scenes at the end with those two actually on the silks, great.
Yeah.
but
Very
they
good.
trained,
But then they go-
They talked about how they trained, and yet why did we get
Yes.
3 minutes overall of them touching silks?
I think that the reason that it's where it is because of the moments at the end with them on the silks and their chemistry was good. I would be okay with moving Scottish Love Scheme ahead of Shifting Gears.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's the question at hand for me.
Yeah, I
Because
like
I
that.
do think Shifting Gears is better than Twist.
I think this
I
is
think it's a
correct.
bit of a toss-up.
yeah, this feels good.
Brian, do you have thoughts?
I didn't see Scottish Love Scheme.
So cool, awesome.
Yeah, going so hard up there.
Can you give it just one more go? What did you mean with the sentence you said?
What I
give
think
it
I meant
one more
is that I
As
just
someone who's said a lot
Yeah,
today that doesn't
yeah.
make sense, I need just a
Little
little
clarity.
clarity.
You
Yeah.
didn't see
I-
Scottish Love Scheme?
No, he did.
I did
Okay,
see
yes.
it. I just
He
didn't.
didn't
I
see
didn't
the
see
movie
it moving
going
up
so
so
high.
hard.
Okay, yeah, that's
This
where you
high
lost
in the
me.
list here, like it's up higher than I imagined it ending up.
Well, as we know,
So
when
you were
Brian
using
is saying
hard and
things,
high
he pauses
interchangeably.
at the weird times.
Yeah.
So he said,
Yes.
I didn't see Scottish, and then
And then he said
stopped.
moving so hard. And
Yeah.
so he's
No, that
using
really
hard
worked,
and
yeah.
high interchangeably.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Where
I
would
needed.
you have it on this list?
Who,
Where
me?
would you have
Or Brian?
where
Standard.
Brian is?
Standard feels for middle of the
What
road.
number out of 19 would you have it?
Man.
8, 9, 10?
Yeah, like 8 or 9 ish.
So it's at 6. You'd have it at 8. You'd have
It's just,
shifting.
All
just
right,
like
we're
I
done.
said, standard
We're locking
feels.
it in.
Yeah.
Locking it in. Aaron, give us the read from worst to best, if you don't
In
mind.
no particular order.
And actually,
In
this time
that
in a
particular
particular order.
What? Is this new Taylor Swift?
Sorry.
Are we gonna
Aaron
get
brings
flagged?
her
We
own.
we cannot.
Does Aaron
we
have her own theme music
Yeah, I
now?
think
This
she
is
does.
absurd.
I don't know how to get out of here.
Do you have an Aaron cam?
While she's figuring out what just happened,
I'll do
are
it.
we positive
This is
about
it.
Gilded being the worst?
Well, you know that I think Love on
No,
the Right Course is the
Bloom
worst.
belongs down there.
I think Love on the Right
we all
Course is the
disagree.
worst. It's
Move Love on the Right Course to last and
Why?
lock it in.
I can't get out of here.
What are you in?
The stupid TV.
You can't mute it? Okay, great. No?
How do I get out of here?
Just get out. Are you? Oh, you can't see it. I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
Dan.
TV.
I'll read the list.
Dan, you read.
Yeah. Are we keeping it here? Or are we moving Love on the Right Course to last? Love on the Right Course is the worst movie.
Okay, fine. Do that.
Okay. Can you move that, Aaron?
She can't see it.
I got it. The last, Love on the Right Course. Then Gilded Newport Mysteries. Then Taste of Love. Then Easter Bloom. In the Bad But Bad category, we have The Legend of the Lost Locket, Falling in Love in Niagara, Love and Jane, and One Bad Apple. In the standard feels, we have Betty's Bad Luck in Love, Crime Time, Free Fall, Paging Mr. Darcy, and Romance with a Twist. In the Big Fun Maybe 6 category, we have Shifting Gears, Scottish Love Scheme, Sense and Sensibility, Crimes of Fashion, Killer Clutch. And in real movie territory, at number 3, American in Austin. At number 2, True Justice. And number 1, Blind Date Book Club. That is it,
Very
19
nice.
to
That feels
1.
good. I like that,
Yeah, I do
guys.
too.
I like it.
Great work.
You can do this as well. You can make your own tiers on this thing, and I think we'll link it in the description if we can figure out how to do it. So just look. If it's in there, we figured it out. And also, we'll change this when more movies come up. When we get to quarter 2 plus 1,
plus 2
we
maybe.
will we'll probably do it before Christmas in July would be my guess with this, but we'll see. I don't know how time works. We'll be back tomorrow with a preview episode. Until then, maybe we're the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark is a Bramble Jam podcast. It's produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.